It starts quietly, just sitting down to relax after a long day. But beneath the comfort, our bodies are changing in ways we don't notice. Prolonged sitting slowly shifts us away from health, especially as we age. This isn't about guilt, but about understanding the hidden risks of stillness. Our bodies are built for movement. Even small breaks can make a big difference. Let's explore how simple changes can protect our vitality for years to come. The chair, once a symbol of comfort, can quietly undermine our health. Our bodies evolved for movement, not hours of sitting. Prolonged sitting slows blood flow, weakens muscles, and disrupts metabolism. Sitting disease isn't a diagnosis, but a real risk from too much stillness. Every long sit is a missed chance for your body to thrive. Rethink the chair, not with fear, but with respect for your body's need to move. As we age, our bodies recover from stress, including sitting, more slowly. What was once harmless now carries greater risk, slower circulation, higher blood sugar, and chronic inflammation. Prolonged sitting doubles the danger for those over 50. The result? Increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. But our bodies also respond quickly to movement, no matter our age. Even small, frequent activity can be powerful medicine for lifelong health. Within 30 minutes of sitting, your body begins to shut down key systems. Leg muscles go quiet, metabolism slows, and calorie burning drops. Enzymes that clear fats from your blood become nearly inactive. Fats linger, raising cholesterol and building plaque in arteries. All this happens silently while you feel relaxed. The danger isn't distant. It starts within the first half hour. Movement, even brief, can reverse these changes. Sitting also disrupts how your body manages blood sugar. Inactivity means muscles stop absorbing glucose, so sugar builds up in your blood. Your pancreas works overtime, leading to insulin resistance, the first step toward type 2 diabetes. Just one day of prolonged sitting can impair your body's insulin response. For those over 50, the risk is even higher. You won't feel these changes, but they add up over time. The solution is simple. Stand up, move, and give your body a chance to reset. Our muscles are essential for posture, balance, and mobility. Sitting, especially with poor posture, allows our core muscles to relax. Over time, glute muscles can weaken from underuse. This can lead to chronic lower back pain and poor posture. Weakened muscles impact our stability and increase the risk of falling. Reawakening these muscles is crucial. Even small movements can reverse this process, reminding them of their vital role. Our circulatory system transports oxygen and nutrients to every cell. The heart is the primary pump, but leg muscles help push blood back up. Every step assists circulation. Sitting switches off this secondary pump, slowing blood flow. This can lead to blood pooling, causing swelling. A dangerous risk is blood clot formation, or DVT. If a clot travels to the lungs, it can cause a life-threatening pulmonary embolism. The risk is highest during long periods of immobility. Interrupt sitting time frequently. Move to reactivate the muscle pump in your legs. This improves oxygen delivery. Youth has a built-in resilience that allows the body to weather stresses with remarkable grace. As we age, we begin to notice a shift. The bounce back isn't as quick as it once was. This slower recovery process is what makes prolonged sitting uniquely perilous as we age. The negative effects of each sedentary bout are no longer easily erased. This new reality calls for a conscious effort to support our bodies by providing gentle, consistent movement. Imagine a stream against a stone. This is a metaphor for how prolonged sitting affects our bodies. Each day is like a drop of water, contributing to wear and tear. Now we see the groove etched into our health. Underusing postural muscles can result in permanent changes. Chronic back pain, stooped posture, and stiff hips are often the result of a lifetime of sitting. The cardiovascular system, too, bears the scars of long-term inactivity. We carry the burden of past sitting, making our bodies vulnerable. After years of use, even a small amount of extra pressure can cause it to break. This should be a catalyst for change. The body retains a remarkable capacity for healing. By introducing regular movement, we can stop deepening that groove. Prolonged sitting can create a cruel cycle. Weakness and discomfort from sitting makes moving feel frightening. This starts a downward spiral. The more you sit, the weaker you become. You avoid activity, reinforcing weakness. The chair becomes a prison. This cycle is deeply emotional, leading to frustration and isolation. Breaking the cycle requires a conscious choice to reintroduce small, safe movements. Start with simple exercises. Rebuild strength and confidence with each tiny act. Reintroduce activity to halt the spiral and regain freedom. As we grow older, many manage chronic health conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or arthritis. Prolonged sitting amplifies these conditions. For example, someone with arthritis may want to sit to avoid pain, but lack of movement worsens joint stiffness. Similarly, sitting increases blood pressure and insulin resistance. Break the cycle of sitting. Standing up every 30 minutes improves circulation, regulates blood sugar, and gently moves your joints, helping you manage your health. In recent years, you may have heard a new term circulating in health reports and doctors' offices: sitting disease. It serves as a powerful, memorable way to describe the cluster of serious health problems that are directly linked to a sedentary lifestyle. It is a way of framing our understanding, helping us to recognize that prolonged, uninterrupted sitting is an active contributor to poor health, much like smoking or an unhealthy diet. Our modern, chair-bound existence has created a public health crisis that is as widespread as it is silent, and it demands our immediate attention. It forces us to confront the reality that what feels like rest to our conscious mind is actually a period of significant stress for our internal systems. It is a wake-up call, a friendly but firm warning that our most common daily habit may be one of the greatest threats to our long-term health. Our heart tirelessly pumps life through our bodies. Prolonged sitting creates conditions that strain our cardiovascular system. Circulation slows, enzymes become inactive, and unhealthy cholesterol accumulates in our arteries, contributing to atherosclerosis. This plaque buildup is a primary cause of heart attacks and strokes. Prolonged sitting is like pouring grease into pipes, narrowing them over time. Research shows those who sit the most double their risk of cardiovascular events. Inactivity also affects blood pressure, forcing the heart to work harder. It's a quiet strain that wears down our heart. Sitting promotes plaque buildup, increases blood pressure, and sets the stage for deadly diseases. Protect your heart by breaking the cycle of stillness. Research has uncovered disturbing connections between sedentary lifestyles and serious illnesses. Studies link prolonged sitting to increased risks of colon, endometrial, and lung cancers. Chronic inflammation, triggered by inactivity, may damage DNA and promote cancer cell growth. Sitting reduces blood flow to the brain, potentially impacting cognitive function. Sedentary behavior is associated with thinning in brain regions critical for memory. Standing and moving stimulates blood flow, benefiting brain health. Our sitting habits can impact cognitive function and increase disease risk. A sedentary lifestyle is directly linked to an increased risk of dying earlier. This is a consistent finding from large-scale studies. The more time a person spends sitting each day, the higher their risk of premature death. Even meeting exercise guidelines doesn't erase the damage from prolonged sitting. It weakens our heart, disrupts our metabolism, promotes inflammation, and compromises our cellular health. The power to reclaim those stolen years is found in the simple decision to stand up and move, fighting for a longer, healthier life. Many of us take comfort in our daily exercise. Researchers call us active couch potatoes. We meet exercise guidelines, but spend most of our time sitting. This creates a paradox. Our bodies respond differently to activity and inactivity. You cannot out-exercise a day of stillness. Prolonged sitting causes physiological damage in real time. It's about what your body is doing throughout the entire day. Acknowledging this paradox is the first step. We often think we can compensate for bad habits with good ones. For example, a 30-minute workout can't erase the harm of 8 hours sitting. The negative effects of sitting are immediate. Every immobile hour impairs blood sugar regulation, slows circulation, and muscles become dormant. Morning exercise can't prevent these immediate effects. Exercise can't stop the damage that builds up during long hours of stillness. Studies show that even with regular exercise, prolonged sitting increases mortality risk. Exercise helps, but doesn't eliminate the independent risk factor of sitting. Recognize the limits of compensation. See exercise and sitting as separate behaviors. Reduce uninterrupted stillness. Public health advice focuses on exercise duration and intensity, like 150 minutes of moderate activity per week. But movement frequency is also key. Breaking up long sitting periods with short bursts of activity has profound health benefits. These small actions throughout the day combat the dangers of sitting. A healthy lifestyle requires dedicated exercise and frequent, gentle metabolic resets by breaking up sitting time. After learning about the dangers of sitting, you might be wondering, what am I supposed to do? The single most powerful change you can make is this: stand up every 30 minutes. This 30-minute interval is based on scientific research. After about 30 minutes of stillness, your muscles go dormant, your metabolism slows, and your circulation becomes sluggish. Think of this not as an interruption to your rest, but as a vital part of it. You're just punctuating those periods of restful stillness with brief, life-giving moments of movement. The 30-minute rule is your simple, accessible, and scientifically backed strategy to reclaim your health. And honestly, it all begins with the simple decision to stand. You've stood up. What's next? Move gently for 2 to 3 minutes. This isn't about exertion, it's about waking your body. Re-engage muscles, get your blood flowing, and restart your metabolism. Walk to the kitchen for water, march in place, or do shoulder rolls by a window. Just be on your feet, moving gently. It's a short investment for incredible health benefits. The goal? Get moving, not tired. It can be hard to believe that something as simple as standing up and moving for 2 minutes can have such a profound impact. How can such a small action undo the damage of sitting? It works because it directly counteracts the specific physiological shutdowns that occur when we are still. Think of your body as a complex engine that, for the sake of efficiency, goes into an idle mode when it is not needed. Your 2-minute movement break is the equivalent of gently revving that engine, bringing all its essential systems back online and preventing them from getting cold and sluggish. The first system to restart is your muscular system. When you stand and walk, the large muscles in your legs and buttocks immediately begin to contract and fire. This sends a cascade of electrical signals throughout your body, waking it from its dormant state. More importantly, these re-engaged muscles once again begin to demand fuel. They call out for the sugar or glucose that has been building up in your bloodstream. This is a crucial metabolic event. It helps to lower your blood sugar levels naturally and reduces the strain on your pancreas, directly lowering your risk of developing insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Next, your circulatory system gets a much-needed boost. As your leg muscles contract, they squeeze the veins within them, acting as a second heart to pump blood that has been pooling in your lower body back up toward your chest. This immediately improves your circulation, reducing swelling and lowering the risk of blood clots. This renewed blood flow also carries a fresh supply of oxygen to all your tissues, including your brain. This is why you might notice that a short movement break can clear away mental fog, helping you feel more alert and focused. You are literally feeding your brain what it needs to function well. Finally, this simple act helps to reset your posture and relieve physical stress. Standing straight prompts your core muscles to engage, taking the pressure off your overstretched back muscles. It allows your shortened hip flexors to lengthen, reducing stiffness in your hips. You are breaking the cycle of slumping that contributes to chronic back pain and poor balance. Each movement break is a small act of physical therapy, realigning your body and strengthening the very muscles that keep you stable and upright. This is how the 2-minute miracle works. It is a full-body reset, a simple command that tells every system to wake up and get back to the business of keeping you healthy. Building a new habit requires consistency. Remembering to stand up is the biggest challenge. Use simple tools to make the 30-minute rule effortless. Create external cues, so standing becomes automatic. A timer is effective. Set it for 30 minutes. When it buzzes, stand up and move. Another trick is to use existing daily events as cues. For example, stand up and walk every time the phone rings. Don't underestimate visual reminders. A sticky note can be incredibly effective. Transform conscious effort into a healthy reflex. We've discussed the importance of moving every 30 minutes. Lasting health comes from consistent habits woven into our routines. See your day as a flow of gentle activity. Integrate movement into everything. View your home as a wellness space filled with movement opportunities. A hallway is a walking track. Waiting is a chance to stretch. A phone call is an invitation to pace. Each small step matters. You're choosing health and fighting back against a sedentary lifestyle. Consistency unlocks lasting strength. Modify existing tasks to find hidden movement in your routine. These habits energize you, clearing your mind and easing stiffness. Tiny steps lead to big gains. Let's begin in what is often the heart of the home, the kitchen. Many of us start our day here, perhaps waiting for the coffee to brew or the kettle to boil for a cup of tea. This short period of waiting, which might only be 2 or 3 minutes, is a golden opportunity for gentle movement. It is a built-in break in your morning, a perfect moment to practice a small, health-giving habit. Instead of standing still or sitting at the kitchen table while you wait, you can transform this time into a simple but effective wellness ritual. This is the essence of finding movement within your existing daily patterns. The next time you are waiting for your kettle to whistle, try this. Stand tall and place your hands on the kitchen counter for light support. Gently raise yourself up onto the balls of your feet, hold for a moment, and then slowly lower your heels back down. Repeat this 5 to 10 times. This simple calf raise is a wonderful way to activate the muscle pump in your lower legs, helping to get your circulation moving first thing in the morning. It requires very little effort, but sends an immediate wake-up call to your entire cardiovascular system, starting your day on the right foot. After your calf raises, you can move on to a gentle upper body stretch. While still standing at the counter, roll your shoulders up toward your ears, then back and down. Do this slowly 5 times to release any tension that has built up overnight. Then you can clasp your hands behind your back and gently straighten your arms, opening up your chest. This simple stretch counteracts the slumped posture that often comes from sitting, and it feels wonderful. All of this can be done in the time it takes for water to boil, turning a passive wait into an active moment of self-care. This kitchen kettle stretch is more than just a series of movements. It is a template for how to view your entire day. Look for these small pockets of waiting time everywhere. Are you waiting for the microwave to finish? That is a chance to march in place. Are you waiting for the toaster to pop? That is an opportunity to do a few gentle side bends. By learning to recognize and use these moments, you will effortlessly sprinkle your day with dozens of small movement breaks. You will be building lasting health without ever scheduling a formal workout, simply by transforming your waiting time into wellness time. For many of us, watching television is a favorite way to relax and unwind, especially in the evening. There is nothing wrong with enjoying a good show or a film. However, these hours spent on the couch can be one of the most significant sources of prolonged, uninterrupted sitting in our day. But what if we could transform this passive activity into an active one, without sacrificing our enjoyment? The solution is built right into the programming, the commercial break. These 2 to 3 minute interruptions are the perfect, pre-scheduled reminders to stand up and break the cycle of stillness. Let's create a simple commercial break circuit. The moment the commercials begin, make it your non-negotiable rule to get up off the couch. The first and most simple part of the circuit is to just walk. You do not have to go far. Simply pace back and forth in your living room or take a quick lap around the main floor of your home. The goal is to get your legs moving and your blood pumping. This simple act of walking prevents your muscles from going dormant and stops your metabolism from plummeting during the show you are watching. It is a small price to pay for your health. During the next commercial break, you can add another simple move. After you have stood up, try a few sit-to-stands. Using a sturdy chair, perhaps the one you were just sitting in, stand in front of it with your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly lower yourself down until you are just about to sit. Then push through your heels and stand back up. Hold on to the chair for balance if you need to. Doing 5 of these is a fantastic way to strengthen the large muscles in your legs and glutes, the very muscles that are weakened by sitting and are so crucial for your balance and mobility. For the final commercial break of the hour, you could focus on your posture. Stand tall and march gently in place while doing some arm circles. First forward and then backward to loosen up your shoulders. You could also practice standing on one leg for 10 seconds, holding onto a wall or chair for support, and then switching to the other leg. This is an excellent way to improve your balance. By the time your show is over, you will have completed several of these mini circuits. You will have enjoyed your program while also investing deeply in your strength, circulation, and stability. turning a sedentary habit into a healthy one. Phone calls are a primary way we stay connected. This is a prime opportunity to weave movement into an activity you are already doing. By adopting a simple new rule, if I'm on the phone, I'm on my feet, you can transform these moments into powerful opportunities for health. It is a simple switch that can add thousands of extra steps to your day without you even noticing. If the weather is nice, you could even take the conversation outside and walk around your garden. It turns a sedentary social activity into a dynamic one, benefiting both your spirit and your body. By linking movement to your conversations, you are reinforcing the idea that an active life is not separate from a full and connected life. They are one and the same. We have traveled on a quiet journey together through the hidden world inside our bodies. More importantly, this is a story of empowerment. This is not a message intended to make you feel bad about the past. It is a story about how simple knowledge can grant you the most precious gift of all, the freedom to choose a healthier, more vibrant future for yourself, starting today. The aches, the stiffness, and the creeping sense of instability are not your destiny. They are often the direct results of a habit, and a habit is something that can be changed. Each choice is a declaration of your independence. You're not too old. It is not too late. You are just one small choice away from a new beginning. So as we conclude our time together, let this new awareness settle in not as a burden, but as a key. You have the knowledge, you have the tools, and you have the power. The only remaining step is the first one. This journey towards better health can be more powerful and enjoyable when shared. We are social beings, and our connections with others can be strong motivators. Think about a friend, a neighbor, or your spouse. By inviting them to join you, you are strengthening your own resolve. You are creating a partnership in wellness. Sharing this knowledge is an act of love. You can be the catalyst that helps someone you love make a simple change that could save their life. It reminds us that we are all on this journey together. We have reached the end of our discussion, but this is the true beginning of your story. The information we have shared is only valuable when it is put into practice. The most powerful moment of change is not later, not tomorrow, not next week. The most powerful moment is right now. You are one pause away from a moment of clarity. You are one stretch away from a feeling of strength. You are one simple habit away from beginning a new chapter in your life. A chapter defined by more movement, less stillness, and a greater sense of well-being. And it can all start with a single simple action. Here is your first challenge, your first step on this new path. As soon as this video ends, I want you to do one thing. Stand up. That's it. Just stand up. Feel your feet firmly on the floor. Straighten your back, roll your shoulders. Take a deep, conscious breath. Then, take a short 2-minute walk around your home. As you walk, think about the simple, powerful act you are performing. You are restarting your circulation. You are waking up your muscles. You are sending a message of health and vitality to every cell in your body. This is your first victory. The second part of the challenge is to set a reminder. Find a timer, on your phone, on your watch, or on your kitchen counter, and set it for 30 minutes. Let that be your friendly companion for the rest of the day. Your gentle nudge to repeat that first, simple act of standing up and moving. Don't worry about being perfect. Just begin. Each time the timer sounds, you are presented with another opportunity to choose health. See it not as an interruption, but as an invitation from your own body to give it the care it needs to serve you well for all the years to come. This is not about a dramatic life overhaul. It is about the profound cumulative power of one small, repeated choice. One stand, one stretch, one walk around the room. These are the building blocks of a longer, stronger, and more independent life. The path forward is not complicated. It is gentle, it is accessible, and it's waiting for you. Thank you for spending this time with us. Now go take that first step. Your future self will thank you for it. Stand every 30 minutes. Share this message with someone you love. And join us at Age Heroes for more ways to stay strong and healthy.